Just going to make sure it works, okay? We're back. That works.
You better be ready.
But you already had these.
Hey, is everyone all right? Let's do our best. A complete victory. I'm ready for this.
I think Let's Plays are technically copyright too. But they've been going around for years, so they probably don't push it as much.
Really? Let's get started. Here's true. A complete victory. I'm ready for this. Come on, really? ready for this. I got you. Take that. Devour. Got you. Finish. Lunar surface. Take that. Devour. Got you. Lunar surface. Take that. Devour. Next. Finish. Lunar surface. Take that. Devour. Got you. Lunar surface. Take that. Devour. A complete victory! Always be on guard! I got you! Take that! Devour! Got you! That's right! Finish! Brick! Here we go! Take that! Devour! Storm! Finish! Brick! They were nothing. Here I come! Got you! Take that! Devour! Finish! Brick! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Brick! Out of my way! Earthdrake! I got you! Take that! Devour! Gaze upon my fiery heel! Finish! Brick! Take that! Devour! Got you! Fire! Clear off! I got you! Finish! Brick! Ice Ball! Take that! Devour! Come on, really? I'm ready for this. I got you! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Elements of creation! Devour! Crimson Servant! Devour! Got you! Finish! Crimson Serpent! Devour! Got you! I did good, didn't I? I'm ready for this. I got you! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Take that! Devour! Blast away the shadows of darkness! Finish! You're the defenseless! Take that! Devour! Living Land! Got you! Here! Finish! You're defenseless! Take that! Devour! Got you! Cavern! Blade of Heaven! You're defenseless! Take that! Devour! Take the heavens! Come on, really? Always be on guard! I got you! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Lunar surface! Take that! Devour! Finish! Lunar surface! Take that! Devour! Got you! Lunar surface! Shake the heavens! Devour! Hit the eye!
Therefore, does show up here. Okay.
You won't get away! Lightning, rain down! Elements of creation! You won't get away! Thunderflip! Take that! Devour! Got you! Thunder! You won't get away! Thunderflip! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Lunar Serpent! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish! Lunar Serpent! Take that! Devour! Got you! You won't get any pity or compassion from me. got you! Triple! Take that! Devour! You're defenseless! Zero hit! Inspiration! I got you! Take this guy! I got you! I got you! Triple! I'll cut down anyone in... That boy who called himself Inominat. Could he really be Velvet's younger brother?
It could have been an illusion intended to torment her. Don't you agree, Eleanor?
I do. Velvet's objective is avenging her brother, after all. We've all seen how strongly she feels about it. I find it hard to believe that the one so dear to her is still alive.
I don't know what powers Inominat possesses, but I think that really was her little brother. Velvet was able to see past Melchior's illusions. But look at her now. I just don't want to believe the Olafi could do such a thing.
Could it be possible that Inominat was reborn into her brother's body?
I don't know. But if that was the case, I'm not sure Velvet would be in so much agony.
Yes, I guess. Inominat actually being Velvet's brother. It makes a twisted sort of sense. But it's too awful.
Let's do our best!
Take that! Double power! Exercise! Finish! Break boost! Take that! Take the heaven! Got you! Finish! Break boost! Not yet! Here! Got you! Take this guy! Take that! Take that! Here! Devour! Break down! Stop! Finish! Break here! Take the heaven! Devour! Not even worth my time. Here I come! Take that! Devour! Got you! Here! Finish! Lunar Electric! Take that!
I wonder how much a copy of Soul Oceans and End of Time PS2 costs.
Here! Take that! Devour!
Because I can't rely on PS4 version if it's going to crash like that at points where it isn't important.
A complete victory!
Going to the Star Ocean series, I need to get a copy that works.
I can fight too!
Got you! Triple! Take that! Devour! Got you! Triple! Finish!
Could just emulate it, I guess. But
Take that! Devour! Alright! Got you! Triple! Finish! Lapis Raven!
both my copies don't work.
Take that! Devour! Got you! Triple! Take the heaven!
At least I can't get it to work.
my time. Always be on guard. Got you. Take that. Devour. Got you. Take here. Finish. You're the servant. Here. Take that. Devour. Finish. You're defenseless. Take that. Devour.
And the PlayStation company, the one that brought up to the end of time, is not gonna freaking fix the crash issue. If they were, they would have done it a long time ago. I know, over a year or so more.
I can fight tears! Take that! Devour! Finish! You're defenseless!
Come on, really? Here I come! That got you! Too slow! Take that! Got you! Too slow! I'll help you! Finish! Here! Take that! Devour! Too slow! Take that! Devour! Got you! Too slow! Finish! Right here! Clear off! Thermal skewer! Devour! Got you! Too slow! This fight is over! I'll end this quickly. Too close! Take that! Devour! Got you! Too close! Finish! I'll help you! Take that! Devour! Blast away the shadows! Hello there! Finish! Lunar Serpent! Right there! Take that! Devour! I'll help you! Too close! Lunar Serpent! Now take that! Devour! Now got you! Too close! Lightning! Rain down! Finish! Lunar Serpent! Take that!
Hey, is everyone all right?
Is this?
Look!
Hey, stay with me. I'll get someone right away.
It's okay. I'm tired.
Have you been journeying long, then?
10 years. My master entrusted everything to me, but I couldn't do anything.
10 years?
My wings are weak. It doesn't matter anymore.
I see. If you've been working that hard, you surely need a break. I just happened to get my hands on some prickle boar meat. I'll be cooking up a stew for dinner. But would you care to join me?
Huh? No,
All I have on me now is this apple. Here. Once your belly is full of warm food, you'll be able to pick yourself back up. I can feel it. Your body is shouting, I want to live.
I'm a disgrace. I don't deserve to live.
Is life something you have to earn? To deserve?
Well,
These feelings are natural. You eat when you're hungry and cry when you're sad. Feeling these things is proof that we're alive.
alive.
What's your name? Mine is Celica. Celica Crow.
I'm an exorcist. Tori... No, Arthur. I'm Arthur.
Artorias!
What in the world was that?
Rokuro! Aizen!
You saw it too, then?
Sure did. Artorias. And he called himself Arthur.
I've heard of this. The Earthen Historia. They say that events on the world's surface cast imprints on the Earth pulse that runs below.
In other words, an illusion of the past.
It's not an illusion. That was my sister.
So, he managed to fool her too, is it? Yes. Yes, that must be it. That's why she freed me from the prison. Rokuro, have you recovered from your wounds?
Yep, tough as nails, that's old Rokuro. I'm more worried about Velvet. She okay?
How could she be okay? Inominat is reborn, and it's her little brother.
A blade can't just be hard. It's gotta be flexible, or it'll snap the first time it meets an unexpected force. I misunderstood the true meaning of strength, and so did he.
Let's just worry about ourselves for now. This Earth Pulse is completely under Inominat's domain. We can think of it as an extension of his body.
Which means my power won't get us out of here.
Be wary. Inominat may be the one showing us these memories. Remember, he's after Velvet.
And the 2 types of malevolence inside her.
True. And we may be able to use that against him to get us out of here.
What are you saying? Just use her?
If it's necessary.
We have to keep moving. Nothing will be gained by staying here. And we ought to look for Magilu. Even she doesn't deserve to be stuck here forever.
You know what you're getting into?
You'll be rust on my blade!
Kill them to the bone!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
I was just getting warm.
I challenge you! I got you!
Wide open! Form 7! You're wide open! Die or be killed!
They were nothing.
So we should go to the dollar store on early Tuesday morning?
If we want toilet paper.
Yeah.
From what Graham sees, it's so better brand than what
You're wide open! That's all! Die or be killed!
Dollar stores before Hannaford, right?
They were nothing.
There's no dollar store.
Or whatever the store you're talking about.
Dollar store. We got the Dollar General.
Same thing. This is the one's judged by how many round off to $1, and the other ones are just dollar only. Same thing, basically.
So, what is this
I can't
Earth and Historia?
remember which one's which.
As I've said, an Earth Pulse is a natural force that
The Dollar Tree
circulates
here in
within the
Newport
land.
don't carry really
Wind
anything.
blows,
for everyone.
water flows, birds
Dollar
fly,
stores
flowers
are
bloom.
like, there's one in
All actions in
Pittsfield,
nature leave their
Heartland,
mark on the Earth Pulse.
Dexter.
Oh.
These marks become
Then you
etched
got the
within the
Dollar
land
General,
itself
but I hadn't
and
heard
remain a part of
say
the Earth
about-
Pulse, like memories.
So it's a record of the world's past.
Does it remember human and Moloch deeds?
Everything that occurs is part of nature, including the acts of humans, Malachim, and even demons.
So that means that even this very conversation is being recorded in the Earthen Historia?
Anything bad I've done in secret, any insults you've ever told behind someone's back, the land sees it all.
My insults?
It's just an example. Pay it no mind.
Does that mean that Inominat is drawing specific memories from the Earthen Historia and showing them to Velvet?
I believe so. That's how Rokuro and I saw the same thing, even though we weren't there. With the Earth itself as his vessel. It's a trick only Inominat could pull off.
Awfully devious for a self-styled Empyrean.
But the attack did strike home. Keep a close watch on her until we're out of the Earth Pulse.
Right.
Velvet's psyche took a heavy blow there.
Yes. She's in rough shape.
How long do you think she'll last?
What do you mean?
Just what I said. Remember, hardness alone won't save you from breaking. If she keeps being shaken up like this, she won't be able to handle it.
But what can we do?
If she breaks, she breaks. Until then, we go on with our mission.
What? Can't we help her?
If you let sympathy fog your vision, you can end up crashed on a reef.
Even so, we can't just let her suffer. It's too much.
I'm fairly sure that Velvet would say the same thing if she was in Aizen's place.
And do you agree, Rokuro?
Me? I still have a debt to Velvet. I will pay it. But in the end, her fate will be something she'll have to decide for herself.
That's true, but...
Then I have a decision of my own to make. I won't give up on Velvet, no matter what.
I see. Do what you have to.
We won't stop you. Scout.
Always be on guard! Take that! Devour!
That's all, huh?
Take that! Devour! Finish! Lock the dragon! Take that! Devour! Finish! Lock the dragon! Take that! Devour! Take that! Devour! Next! Finish! Lock the dragon!
You're wide open!
Take that! Devour! I'll cut down anyone in my way!
Looks like you want to die.
Take that! Devour!
No
Finish! Take that! Devour!
Put three! Brock! Put three! You're wide open! Fertile blue! Die or be killed!
A complete victory!
On to battle!
No escape!
Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
Take that! Devour!
I'll stop you! I'll stop you!
Finish! Lunar Strike! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Lunar Surface! Take that!
Who wants some
Devour! Not even worth my time.
You're fighting a Reaper!
Take that! Devour! Finish! Break through!
You're wide open! Watch you! From two! Deception! See this?
That all you got? Here! Finish! A complete victory!
Always ready to fight!
Devour! Here!
Shooting star!
Finish! You're
Put three! Shooting star!
Take that! Devour!
Put three! Put three!
Take that! Devour! Is that all you got? You're defenseless! Zero impact! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
Lunar! I'm not one to go easy.
Move it or die! See this? I'll stop you!
You're defenseless! Take that! Devour! Finish!
See this? I'm a cruiser!
Take that! Devour!
Why don't you hear it? Let's go!
Finish! You're defenseless! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
Finish! You're
Die or be
defenseless!
killed!
You won't get any pity or guard. Got you.
How's that? No escape! Form die! Deception!
Earthquake. Take that. Devour.
Form 7! Double haze! Armor crusher! Double haze!
Earthquake. Take that. Not yet. Devour. Too close. Finish. You're defenseless. Zero impact. Take that. Devour.
No escape! Hurricane!
You're defenseless.
Blast
Zero
them!
and take that. Devour.
Hold up! Flames kill them to the bone!
Finish. You're defenseless. A complete victory.
You're fighting the Reaper! Who wants some next? One, two! You're wide open! This
Come on, really? I'm ready for this. I got you. Take that. Devour. Finish.
Armor crusher!
Take that. Devour.
Windlass! You're wide open!
Finish.
Die or be killed!
Devour.
Smash them! You're wide open!
If you want to live, get it.
Here I come. Got you. Take that. Devour.
No escape!
Got you.
No escape!
Finish. Learning a rush. Too close. Take that. Devour. Got you. Too close. Finish. You're defenseless. Zero impact. Take that. Devour. Got you. Too close.
No escape! Skies like the clouds! You're wide open! Die or be killed! Who wants some next?
Here it comes. This fight is over. Welcome home, Arthur.
Hi, Celica. I fixed the fence around the house.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. With the brigands stepping up their attacks, the town elders have been worried. But this should put their minds at ease.
No. If the brigands turn into demons, a mere fence won't stop them. Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty confident in my carpentry. And the other two?
Probably at the Cape again. I've warned them 100 times that it's dangerous.
Luffy said probably badgered Velvet into going. Don't worry, she'll watch out for him.
Yeah. I can only hope that this little one grows up to be as strong as she is one day.
Huh?
You're happy, I hope.
Of course I am. I never thought I could ever be this happy. I only wish I'd known earlier. I would have made something even nicer for you.
Oh, you made this for me?
Yeah, I put all my heart into it.
I'll cherish it always. It'll remind me of this happy day.
Let this serve as proof of our love. This I swear. I swear to protect you both with my life.
That's Lord Artorias' past. Oh, that's rich! You mean you believe that tripe? It's all a pack of lies. His smile, his promise, everything.
She thinks he does. He thinks he's always been. She thinks the author has always been like deceiving and stuff like that. Now, and
We just saw.
she doesn't
Was
realize
that
that
the opening?
people change if
Yeah.
something drastic happens in their
Celica
life,
was
and they're
there.
able to fix
And
it
Artorias still
Right.
had use
or
of his
stop it
arm.
from happening
It
again.
didn't look like he was an exorcist either.
I never would have thought Lord Artorias could smile so tenderly.
But he's since become an exorcist, taking on the
Like-
mantle of shepherd
like
and the
he
weight of the
killed?
world.
All because
That was
he
all an
lost
accident. He
his
was trying to
beloved
protect her, and
wife.
he ends up
I'd
eating her from the
understand if
first
he wanted
gate.
to back out, but at this rate, I think the time is coming. Not much longer now.
It's coming.
To think
Unfortunately,
I
people
ate up his
change
lies
depending on their
without questioning a
what happened
word.
to them in the
What a
past.
joke.
Right.
Some turn out worse, become someone bad, and other times you still seem to be you're good over it. You can become anyone can become a bad guy, snap and become a bad guy in your
Right.
life.
Like as Siri said, the man that she loved is gone. I think part of Arthur that day died with her.
Someone like me could even break someday if something drastic happens to me too
Yeah.
much, but
Anyway. But from what understanding of this game so far, the person everyone knew him as
Right then, let's
died
finish
the
this.
day his wife was killed.
and it's just unborn child doesn't help matters.
You're wide open!
It will also help because me and him have been old very long.
No escape! You're wide open!
Come on, really?
Well, technically, Laufey's still alive. He became a Nomion, so
Yeah,
Looks like you want
if
to
you want
die.
to say it that.
well, he's still alive. He still has his memories.
Wide open!
Mm. As if that he died anyway. And he was found in my sleeve blood.
They were nothing. Here I come!
Trembling shape! I'm a crusher! Deception!
Next! Here goes! Oh, fine!
No escape! Die!
You won't get away!
Too slow! Trembling shape! Nothing can stop these fists!
On to battle!
You're wide open! Die or be killed! That's all!
I can't even call that a fight. You'll be rust on my blade.
Lunar Serpent! Take that!
You're wide open!
Here's through! Max! Finish! Lunar Serpent! Take that!
Not even worth my time.
Velvet didn't know those things about Artorias and Celica, did she?
Probably not. That was when the two were alone and first getting to know each other.
We were seeing glimpses of a warm, loving family. But really, it just gave me the creeps.
Same here. I could keenly feel Inominat scheming behind everything we saw.
He's trying to get at Velvet.
I think she used to truly love Lord Artorias. Having that happy past thrust in front of her at a time like this must be tearing her apart.
Probably. But a demon like me wouldn't understand.
What Velvet is going through is horrible. Even as a human, I can scarcely imagine what it must be like. But I approach it, just a little bit, because like her, I was his pupil.
Artorias said he needed 2 types of malevolence to awaken Inominat. The illusions at a ball, making sure we knew about the attack on Titania, and Inominat appearing as her brother. If all of that was planned to extract the malevolence from her, we'd all better brace for worse to come.
I challenge you! Take that! Bending lance! Zero impact! Take that!
Hold up! See this? You're wide open!
Take that! Devour!
They were nothing.
You're fighting the Reaper!
Take that!
You're wide open!
You're defenseless! Zero impact! Take that! Devour! Finish! You're defenseless! Zero impact! Take that! Devour!
Die or be killed! Who wants them next?
Zero impact! That all you got? Devour!
They were nothing. The Scarlet Knight? This is Velvet's village.
Damn! So many of them! Celica, I'm coming!
It's too late! Take Velvet and Laphicet and run!
I can't do that! I want to have my life with you, with our child! No!
Arthur!
Celica! Why? Why? Why couldn't I? Why couldn't I protect my own family?
Remember this moment well, Artorias. Humans are weak, filled with sin.
Melchior!
The people of this village offered you and your beloved family up to the demon brigands. A sacrifice, so that they could escape and hide.
No, they wouldn't.
It happens often. The reason people act on is burdened by the weight of their sins. However, I have found a method to adjust their reason.
A domain? What is this incredible power? Don't tell me the Empyrean we've been searching for was here this whole time. These Malachim.
So they have been reborn, but be not deceived. They are not the same people you knew.
Why? Why must fate be so cruel?
It appears that Innominat's resurrection is incomplete. We must guide him until we understand why. I'll be taking these Malachim.
Wait! I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise. I'll make things right. I'll abandon who I am. Nameless Moloch. I will forge a pact with you. I will put an end to all the pain in this world.
Do you have it in you? You who abandoned my friend's ideals and fled.
On the souls of my dead master, wife, and child. This I swear. My name is Artorias Colbrand. I have inherited the will and the strength of Claudin Asgard, former head of the Exorcists.
Very well. Let tonight's tragedy change fate and birth salvation.
That Moloch, it was me. You don't remember?
Not at all.
They said you were reborn as a Moloch. That means... What exactly?
The soul of a human who passed away can, given the right trigger, be reborn as a Moloch.
You're saying that Artorias' child was reborn as Laphicet?
If what we saw was real, yes.
So the female Moloch that was born along with him was...
My sister's reincarnation, but I ate her long ago.
You didn't know, right?
I knew. I had already caught on to who Ceres really was.
Velvet.
But it doesn't matter. What does it change? I'll devour anything to fulfill my goal. My sister, my brother, even the world. That's who I am. That's all I am.
That was the day all of this started, wasn't it?
Yeah, the opening. Innominat was halfway revived and demons became visible to all.
His power also robbed almost every Moloch of their free will that day.
I never imagined that Lord Artorius' quest to change the world was so steeped in tragedy. The villagers should have never sold them out to those bandits.
It was cruel, yes, but nothing remarkable. People are capable of anything when under pressure, even more so when they can do it under the mantle of the greater good. Velvet's family was probably the furthest outside the village circle that night.
That's pure selfishness.
Humans are selfish creatures. You should be aware of that by now. That's why you said what you said just now, even if you didn't know it. Artorius' quest to change the world, not Artorius' quest to save humanity. I mean no disrespect. It's just an observation.
A man with the power to change the world turned his back on the potential of humanity. That may be the biggest tragedy of that night.
The savior of the world lost all hope in its people.
I'll end this quickly.
Take that! Devour!
You're wide open! This! No escape!
Lunar surface!
This is the
Take that! Devour!
No escape! You're wide open! No escape! Cross!
Finish! Lapis Raven!
You're wide open! Burn!
Got you! Finish! Lunar surface!
You're wide open!
Devour!
Got you! No
Finish! Lunar surface!
Form 6!
This fight is over.
Always ready to fight.
No escape! See this? Eat it! Cross! Smash them! You're wide open!
Come on, really?
Eisen, you said a human soul can be reborn as a Moloch given the right trigger, right? Is that something that happens frequently?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that. We know that humans are sometimes reborn as Molochim, but not how or why. It's more likely among people with greater resonance, but the process is still a mystery.
Huh. So it's not something that happens, or that can be made to happen easily, ordinarily at least.
But Velvet's sister was reborn as Ceres, and her unborn child came back as Laphicet. What are the chances of that?
It might not have been chance. They both died on the Scarlet Night. Their rebirths may have been influenced by the sacrificial ceremony.
Are you saying that Innominat made it happen on purpose?
Call it an educated guess. But I don't think even an Empyrean can control the lives of humans or Molochim at his whim.
If it wasn't chance, it might have been destiny.
Velvet said she ate Ceres, her own sister reborn as a Moloch. How could such a horrible thing be destiny?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make light of a tragedy, but our fates intertwine, the good and the bad, whether we like it or not. That's what makes it destiny, right?
True. But this...
Get a hold of yourself, Eleanor. Velvet and Laphicet are in rougher waters than any of us. They'll be looking to you to light their way.
Yes. I must remain calm and steady.
An Earth Pulse rift. We may be able to get out from there.
Arthur, there's something I'd like to speak to you about. Alone. Two souls possessing powerful resonance and free of malevolence. These must be sacrificed on the Scarlet Night.
Ah, yes. The ceremony to resurrect Innominat. You read my book.
I haven't fully mastered the ancient tongue yet, but I have read your notes. You wrote that if Innominat is resurrected, we can make a world free of demons.
7 years ago, a soul with strong resonance, my own unborn son, was sacrificed for that purpose. Now, Innominat's resurrection is half complete.
Because of that, everyone's resonance has grown stronger, enabling them to see demons.
Yes, that's the truth behind the opening.
So, if one more person is sacrificed...
Innominat's resurrection will be complete, and his power will spur the creation of many new exorcists.
And there is another Scarlet Night very soon. Arthur, I must ask.
Luffy said.
Can't I be the sacrifice?
Tell me, why do you think that birds fly?
I think that birds fly because they must. Why else would they have wings if not to embrace the sky? I have wings too, weak as they are. That's why I must fly, now! If we miss this Scarlet Night, the next won't be for another 3 years. By then, I won't be alive.
Luffy said, why would you say such a thing?
The 12-year sickness. That's the name of my disease.
So you know.
I'm not afraid of being sick. But I don't want to just be a burden on everyone until I die. I couldn't take it.
Your wings are your will, and they are strong.
Lies. Please, you can't tell Velvet about this.
I promise.
I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
Don't talk to me about will! About wings! Both of you! Together! You betrayed me!
Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right? Hurry back. I'll make you a quiche, just the way she taught me. No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him.
Shut up!
He fell further than this back at the shrine. I will have my revenge. Revenge for Laphicet! Laphicet knew so much more pain than I ever will. And still, I couldn't do anything for him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shut up! It's a lie! A dirty lie! All of it! It's all their lies! And I believed it! Die! 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 Get out of my way, you disgusting monster!
No escape!
What is this thing?
An amalgamation of multiple demons? It doesn't matter what it is. I'll devour it until it's dead.
Right thunder! No escape!
Got you.
Texas strike! Two
Got you.
Up! Double haze! Die! Frost! Let's go!
Thermal skewer.
Got
you.
For one! Bam! Rip them apart!
Got you.
Frost! Shooting star!
Crash through.
Frost! Vengeance! No escape!
Slow down.
No escape! Frost!
Double haze.
For one! For five! Frost! For two! For three! Double haze! Shooting!
Take that. Devour. Got you. I'll try. Right thunder. Right thunder. Pierce. I'll help you.
Double haze.
Too slow. Take that. Devour. Got you. Scarlet Thermal skewer.
Shooting star.
Thermal skewer.
See this? Deception!
Point fire. Take the heavens.
Hey! For five!
Serpent. Pierce. Strike. Clear leg. Invigorate us. Got you. Inspiration. Twin whip. Moonlight cyclone. Through trouble. Twin whip. Thermal skewer. Twin whip. Point fire. Twin whip. Illuminate us. First aid. Infernal torrent! Surrogate! Clear light! Light behind us! First inspiration! Crimson servant! Flame beam! Infernal torrent! Clear light! Surrogate! Inspiration! Freak out! Violent rain! Infernal torrent! Clear light! Surrogate us! Through troubles, receive life's blessing! Infernal torrent! Surrogate! Light of Infernal torrent! Illuminate us! Surrogate! Infernal torrent! I'll help you! Infernal torrent! Lightning, rain down! Through troubles, receive life's blessing!
Hurricane! Shooting star!
Infernal torrent! First aid!
Hey! Shooting star!
Kaleidos ray! Infernal
Shooting
torrent!
star!
First aid!
Double haze!
Freeze torrent! Light healer! First aid!
Hey!
Thunder!
For four!
Infernal torrent!
Double haze!
Surrogate!
For me!
Thermal skewer!
For five! For three!
Infernal
Double
torrent!
haze! For
Surrogate!
me!
Coiling serpent! Infernal
damage!
Running moon! Infernal
Ice!
torrent!
I'll finish this!
Infernal torrent! Surrogate!
Flash step!
Infernal
Forget the
torrent!
pain and move!
Surrogate! I'll help you!
Quickness! You're
Infernal
wide
torrent!
open! Die or be killed!
Infernal
You're
torrent!
wide open!
Surrogate!
Die or be killed! Tremble! Flash step!
Surrogate! Infernal torrent!
Up!
Finish! Scarlet Edge! Take that! Devour! Liquidate! Crimson
Frost! Die!
Surrogate! Finish! Blade of Heaven's will pierce mine
Rip them
enemies!
apart!
Infernal torrent! Surrogate! Divine
No
favor!
escape! Bubble!
I'll help you!
Winston!
Dark and light!
Dark
Infernal
Fist
torrent!
Kindle of
No.
Seriously? One attack?
I can't die here.
I enter the fray.
I'll hurt you! Take that! Freeze and devour! Syringet! Infernal
Blades
Torrent!
of wind, slice them.
Scarlet Edge! Take that! Devour!
For 4. Double haze. For 5.
Dark Light!
I'll stop you. Die. Double haze. For 4. Blades of wind, slice them.
Burn! Infernal Torrent! Syringet!
There.
Ah!
Is that... I'm dead. I'm dead.
Calm down, Velvet! This farce is just another of Inominat's illusions! Farce? How callous. That farce is the true face of my sister. She hates, resents, devours, and kills. She tramples people, cities, everything, living only by her emotions. What an ugly, tainted soul. It's not like that! Nothing you say will matter. She knows. She knows if it's the truth.
He's right. Just think. Everything I did was baseless, arrogant. And even so, I still...
You hurt so many innocent people, didn't you?
More than I can count. I devoured and killed so many.
Without even knowing Arthur's true aims.
I destroyed people. I destroyed whole towns.
And worse yet, you didn't even show mercy to your own sister's reincarnation.
I ate her.
And despite all of that, I still love you, Velvet. That's why I chose to become a sacrifice. For you, sister. But think, if you try to stop the resurrection, wouldn't my death be all for nothing? To tell you the truth, I was terrified of dying. It was so dark.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You'll accept it then? That everything you've done up until this point, all of it,
Yes. It was all for nothing, and for no one. I hurt so many people, all for no reason. I'm a monster.
if you've accepted it, you have to atone for your sins. Once I eat the final 2 malevolences inside you, I'll fully awaken. Give them to me. Give me your hatred, your despair. If you do, I can cleanse this world of all its pain. I had hoped that you could live in a world without pain and sadness. But you're a monster now. You don't belong there. Velvet!
Let me go. I have to go.
No!
If you don't, you'll die too for no reason.
No!
A twisted monster like me doesn't deserve to live. Don't you understand?
You're the reincarnation of the first sacrifice. Part of me. Don't worry, I'll devour you too.
Laphicet, tell this self-absorbed idiot what she needs to hear!
Please. Let me go.
Will you stop whining? No, I don't understand! You snap at people! You're scary! You tried to eat me! But you're also kind! And you're filled with life! I don't understand a single thing about you! But you gave me a name! When I was a number! You gave me that compass! You taught me what it meant to be alive! That's why I care about you, Velvet! I'll protect you for my own sake!
Fee.
I don't care if you're malevolent, or if it was pointless! If the world says it's a mistake to love you, I'll fight the whole world! I don't care how much pain you feel! It doesn't matter! A world without you, Velvet! Is the one thing I couldn't bear!
Let me go. My hand will...
Eat my arm! I don't care! Just leave me the other one! I needed to clobber the jerk who made my Velvet cry!
I love them all. I loved Laffy and Celica, Arthur, everyone. To have it all stolen from me. Why them? Why not me?
It hurts so much!
Your despair. How is it gone?
A flame burns in my heart, too. A flame I cannot quench no matter how hard I try. Just like you, Velvet.
I finally understand how you felt. But the only one I can fight for is myself.
That's good enough. That's proof that you are truly alive.
What town you been looking at lately?
I'll run right now.
Miss Moggy Lou! Don't worry. If Velvet could do it, there's no way I can't.
That's 2 to 3.
How many times do you plan to destroy
Probably better
and
off with
rebuild
3
your own heart,
What,
my
a 3-bedroom's better than the 2?
We're on 107. Who was it, 108?
That is
I lost
I
count.
want a 2-bedroom house.
Not that I really care.
Shit. Need more work than it looked like it'd be for 5.
Did I not tell you it would require an iron will, as indomitable as the very trees that live and die across millennia?
Like you, I suppose. Or that boy over there.
That is the foundation of an ideal world, one free from man's sins.
An ideal world, huh? You, kid. The boy who was your companion, Laphicet. He's alive.
Chasing a terrifying demon girl, he has learned the immensity of the seas and weathered the dry wastes of the land. Those people, they're different from us. Despite the pain, the anguish, they embrace the life they've been given. They live, undaunted by the ugliness of the world!
So you're doing this all for them? Is that what this is?
Not even close. They aggravate me to my wit's end. Like stabs in the chest, over and over and over. And that's exactly why. That's why I intend to see how all of this ends. I won't be satisfied until I do.
Words bereft of meaning. You truly are my greatest failure.
Gosh, funny just how little I care. No! Please!
Let me guess. We came at a good time?
You're late. Because of you, I had to have a really boring conversation.
So, you came face to face with Innominat. If so, then you must know that your quest for revenge is utterly meaningless.
Yeah, I did. I know why sadness fills the world, and I know how deep are the burdens of sin. I tried to abandon my memories of Arthur and Laffy, to cut myself off from it all, and end this tragedy. It's what they would have wanted.
Exactly. You do well to know your place.
But that's exactly why I can't forgive them. Not Artorias, not Innominat. I know my heart is ugly and full of contradictions, but those days we spent together in familial warmth, they're proof that all of us, were truly alive. That's why, no matter how hard, no matter how sad it gets, I will take my vengeance to the very end.
Velvet!
Don't be a fool. Just give up and die like you ought. It is your destiny to wallow in despair.
You take my family, turn me into a monster, and you want my soul too. Now who's being the fool? Remember this well. The Lord of Calamity never gives up, not even in the face of death.
Have you no shame for your sins, you unholy monster?
Let me in on this. I lost a bet and I've got some anger to work out.
You sure you can fight in your condition?
Who do you think I am? Ooh, I thought you'd never ask. I am the dastardly witch Magilu, scourge of self-righteous exorcists! Now face the wrath of Magilu Maven!
Fools, all of you! Fear me!
Everyone, sorry to have worried you.
I wasn't worried.
I didn't realize you were someone who needed looking after.
Me neither.
This is our way of saying we trust you. Yeah. You horribly afraid. See? Stabs in the chest, that's all you give me. You won't get away.
I'll stop you! Deception!
Earthen wind!
Deception! Deception!
You won't get away.
Let's go! Smash them! For me!
Devour!
See this? I messed up. Four, double hit.
Poison's on.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice one. Form 6.
Oh yeah, it's Saturday. Yes, it is.
Razor Bear, kindle a beacon of hope.
Alright.
Hurricane shooting star. Form 3. Razor Form
Aizen.
Form 4. Form 7. Double haze. Form 7. Form 8. Form 7. Pressure. Jade Wave. Form 7. Jade Wave.
Elements of creation gather!
Not here! Not now!
Tell Artorias and Innominat. They took something precious from me. I'll never forgive them for that.
The annals of history are stained with evil people like you! You spread havoc and destruction, all to satisfy your own ends! A dark font of malevolence! You're a demon lord, the irredeemable embodiment of sin!
The Lord of Calamity.
It is the Exorcist's duty to destroy you!
You talk a lot. How about you keep talking and tell us where Ifrit is?
You'll regret this.
I can feel Innominat. He's coming.
We can fight here no longer.
Bienfu, close the rift!
I can't.
Come forth!
Carelessness will get you killed.
Zavid.
Unmute the microphone. Be right back, guys.
Moment.
Huh? Don't you mean thanks for saving us, Zavid? You're my hero and role model.
Thank you for saving us, Zavid.
Where exactly are we now?
We're in an Abbey facility on Hexen Isle. I heard Melchior was in charge here, so I snuck in. I hadn't expected an extra-dimensional space.
Is there a way out?
There is now that I busted my way in.
Let's head outside. We can talk then.
Who's that?
A friend. His name is Number 1.
Hey, wanna come with us? If you stay here alone, a dragon might get you. I bet you wouldn't like that.
Yeah, that sounds scary.
Great. Come on, kid.
What are you doing?
We can't leave him like this. I'll get him a vessel, somehow.
Do what you like.
Oh, miss me that much, did ya?
I usually go a part of his stream, but since I'm streaming my own game, and it hasn't been 2 hours yet, so I was like, I don't want to stop yet. I know I say I tend to stop after 2 hours, but I don't always stop at 2 hours.
No.
Sometimes I stream. It's very rare, but I sometimes stream 6 or 8 hours, depending on if I want to beat the game that night or not. Change Magalu's outfit. It's back to that. Just... I know, do this off screen, but... I don't want to. What, are you jumping on something?
Probably.
Go with that one. I think a red one would look better. And put it back in that outfit.
Shall we be?
I trust.
Weiss?
Okay.
A new.
Good luck.
You seem awfully chipper, Velvet.
I'm fine. And I guess I have you to thank as well.
Perhaps. But gratitude doesn't suit you. Now, say ah.
Huh?
I need to see your teeth. I made 100 gold bet that you'd break, remember? So, I need to see if you've broken anything. Let's start with those teeth. Help us out, kiddo. All right. I just need to check our front teeth, right? Front teeth, canines, whatever. Just get in there and take a good hard look.
You didn't mean that literally, did you? Why are you making Fee do the checking?
Acting the innocent maiden, are we? Well, I suppose that some say that showing the inside of your mouth can be more personal than being seen naked. What? Seriously?
Magilu, you're only making this even more awkward.
Come now, will you cooperate or not? We can't settle the bet until we know the tooth.
Fine. But let's check the ones in my left hand first.
Good. I believe Bienfu can assist with that. Why me? Leave me out of this! Bien! She's squeezing me! Ouch! Those things hurt!
Looks like Velvet is just fine.
Yeah, the sparks returned to her eyes. But, is showing the inside of your mouth really that embarrassing?
What? Keep your intrusive questions to yourself.
Yeah. Is it? Is it really so bad to have someone look in your mouth to see your teeth?
The size of the art that created this place. Just what is the Abbey planning to use it for?
Whatever it is,
No?
they're trying hard to keep it hidden.
I mean, my
Maybe
teeth are
anything good.
rotten and full of cavities, but they're still in my mouth. That's all that matters. There's no point in fixing mine. Mine would have to be removed or literally filled up to an engine. I don't have the money for a dento.
I know
After we get a house, I'm thinking about looking for see if I can do a job part-time. I heard I can work 20 hours
I wish I had power like that.
like part-time and not affect my checks.
Woo, that's a biggie!
I have to look into it more when that time comes. Give me something to do besides stay around house all day. I have to look into it, what limit I can make before it affects my checks, disability checks stuff. I'm doing if I get a job, it'd be one of those jobs where I don't have to be highly, like, go to college for. Something simple. Stocking shelves, being stir clerk or something. Have a nearby store. Anything that doesn't call that I need to be highly educated, like in college standards, in order to do. I wouldn't be able to cook. I could do stuff like dark tables and stuff.
I refuse to fall here.
I'm pretty sure I can keep a job.
Better than our brothers.
Yeah, well. Tell you the truth, Phoenix is better off than Chris is right now.
Yeah.
Chris is the legit reason why he can't work anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Phoenix doesn't though. It still work.
I know. Step back when your brother.
Yeah.
They were nothing.
Let's hope everyone's doing okay with the virus
Who
thing.
was that kid anyway?
He and I used to be tethered to an exorcist named Lady Teresa. He was number 1, I was number 2.
Oh, a friend of yours then. So he went feral after that Teresa lady fell.
Yeah. I found Velvet and the others, but he probably had nowhere to go.
A stray Moloch stripped of his free will won't go much further than a demon's belly. Anyway, seems like the only people I run into these days are kids. I'm more in the market for an unattached woman with a pretty face.
Sorry?
I'm just fooling around. Grow a sense of humor, kid. Anyway, relax. I'll keep an eye on him until he's in command of himself again, all right? Just one more reason to bring the Abbey down.
Right. Thanks, Avid.
I'll show you the beauty of my spearwork.
I'm not one to go easy.
My next Terrace game will most likely be Cilia or Legendia.
I'll finish this now.
I haven't quite decided yet. I'm going more towards Cilia though.
Not bad.
I'll show you the beauty of my spearwork.
Was that supposed to be a...
Hey, Laphicet, can you think of a good name for the kid?
You're giving number 1 a name?
Yeah, he says he can't remember his true name, and calling him by a number seems mean, you know?
Yeah. I was really happy when Velvet gave me my name.
Hey, I've got this. How about Hajime? It means the first, and he's number 1, right?
In that case, why not just go with Ichiro?
No way. It was Shigure's childhood name.
Why should that matter to us?
It should be softer. How about Ichi? Or maybe something like Numby?
Numby? Where'd that one come from?
It's like Number, but, more cute.
Let's just forget that one.
I don't think we should reference his old number at all.
How about Bob?
Is that just because of his hairstyle? That's really reaching.
Actually, I kind of like it. If it's too plain, how about Bobby?
That isn't bad.
Right? Then number 1 is hereby renamed.
Stop it, you two! You don't understand it at all! A boy doesn't want a name that sounds cute!
You don't think so?
That was quite an outburst.
The kid has a point. You need something with more panache.
How about Silva?
Silva?
His hair and pendant are both silver.
I like it. It's got a certain mystique about it.
Silva! Yeah, it sounds cool!
Well, if his old buddy Laphicet approves, then Silva it is. Well done, first mate.
Praise from you is wasted on me.
Then consider it praise from Silva instead. Right, time to go give him the good news. Hey, the Moloch formerly known as Number 1. You've got a new name.
I'm glad he got a good name.
Maybe we should have put a little more thought into naming you, too.
That's all right. You need to steer your own ship. Right, Eisen? You're the one who taught me that.
You know just what to say, don't you? Moloch, formerly known as Number 2.
Magilu, what were you up to while we were lost in the Earth Pulse?
I was ringing the bell. The rift was open the whole time. Couldn't you hear me?
I don't remember hearing any bells.
She was fighting with Lord Melchior. She really gave it her all.
Bienfu, don't give him the wrong impression.
But you endured so much. It was so moving.
Yes, I did endure. It was so hard not to laugh.
Did the old man tell you a joke or something?
It was a staring contest, and oh, the faces that old man can make. I kept picturing him as a young man, but with that same wrinkled face, and it was so hard not to crack. I needed to keep myself in check. My desire to laugh was only broken by the ringing of the bell. Clang! Crash! What a thrill!
Wait, was that the only thing that broke Magilu?
Are you asking if he broke my heart? Like I'm fishing for sympathy?
That's not what I meant at all.
You stood watch over the Earth Pulse rift for us.
I didn't say that. Stop trying to give me a participation medal.
Just take it. After all, you don't care either way, right?
True that.
Good luck.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
You're wide open! That's all.
They were nothing.
A dragon!
It looks like it's been captured. Just like the Therians.
But why would they hold a dragon captive? An art connects this place to the Earth Pulse. That's probably why we were taken here.
Earth Pulse. So it's got something to do with Innominat?
That would be the obvious conclusion.
I don't get it. Explain. Small words.
Very well. You're part of all this, too.
Velvet.
I'm fine now. I promise.
All right.
I see. You found out Innominat's true identity. So, now that you know, can you still fight him?
It's only given me more reason to kill him. And the shepherd.
You're one ice-cold girl.
There's still one thing bothering me. Innominat needs to eat malevolence to awaken. Once he does, he'll use his power to suppress negative emotions. But when humans can't create any more malevolence, what will happen to Innominat?
He'll run out of things to eat. And maybe die?
wouldn't he just go back to sleep?
But if he does, then his power will fade and humanity will start creating malevolence again, right?
In order for Innominat to eternally suppress negative emotions...
He needs an infinite, powerful source of malevolence to feed off of. For example, that produced by an immortal dragon.
Which would make this place a sort of dragon farm, created so he could control humanity forever.
You can't be serious!
Just speculation, but it all makes sense.
They can't think of Malakim as anything but tools.
Just how much will they sacrifice for their ideal world of tranquility? What was it that I believed in all that time? The image I'd built of the Abbey is crumbling from the bottom up.
Please cheer up, Madame Eleanor! You'll make me depressed, too! Is this about the dragon farm?
Yes. I strongly doubt even the Abbey has the power to manipulate dragons so freely. Then that dragon...
Wasn't a dragon before it came here?
That's the natural assumption. They probably brought the Moloch here as a captive, then turned him into a dragon.
Just like Melchior did, eh? Is there no line they won't cross?
I don't know what to say.
It's not your fault, Madame Eleanor!
But spawning dragons in addition to Therians, do you think they'll figure out a way to make humans too?
Yes. Wait, that's awful! I can't believe you went there!
We don't dare free it. It'd be too dangerous.
I know. Damn the Abbey and their twisted morality.
Eleanor's catching on. Well, if we can make dragons out of Malakim, maybe they can turn Malakim demons back into human at some point. Which they do. Velvet creates it, not.
I'll finish this now.
And then it's been passed on to Sustainer.
You won't get away.
Which I'm gonna get back to Sustainer at some point. Gotta get Chaos Mode and get all the grade to buy most things, if not everything in the grade shop, and then I can do a live stream of that. Basically, Tails games most likely would never be a blind playthrough.
We're finished here.
So I want to do all Tails games on the hardest difficulty I can get. With everything in the grade shop I can get.
I'll finish this now.
So like that.
You won't get away. That's the end for you.
Do you want something?
We will need to be extremely wary.
You won't get away. You won't get away.
What do you want? You're whining.
Probably want to check whatever I've hit out there.
Put the one outside?
I don't know. I really can't get close. I don't think we have enough room. But like something hit the ground and I just do it.
She might have to go on.
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Just a minute, off beat.
Forget the pain and move! Quickness! Sky's light beguile! Illusory veil!
I really need to make a sign that says be right back. I can take her out, just a minute.
Let's go! Dark defeat! Forget the pain and move!
That'll take that! Devour! Right fire! Finish! Break boot! Take that! Devour! Receive life's blessing!
Too slow!
Got you down!
Too slow!
Coiling serpent! Take that! Devour! Illuminator! Break boot! Heal up! Take that! Devour! First aid! Got you! Steamboat! Finish! Break boot! Take that! Devour! Got you! Finish!
Yeah, I need to make it to be back. Be right back. Thing on the OBS at some point. Oh, great, it would be a dire foe. Where are you? Where's Mr. Buggersworth?
You won't get away! You won't get away!
I'll finish this!
Block! Illuminator!
Too slow!
Light of light!
Forget the pain and
Illuminator!
move on! Orochi's fury!
No escape!
I refuse to fall here.
Alright, Mutling. I will put you out. There's not a lot of people on my Jag. Or anyone at all. I just put it here. And mute the microphone. We could do that too.
Not worth my time.
One bedroom, huh? How much?
533.
One bedroom is fine for a couple or one person, but
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
well, we need a bigger house than that.
Hey.
Yeah, bigger house than that. We're gonna do what we're planning on doing.
This is more like people that are either people that are never gonna have kids or elderly.
We're planning on having one at some point, so that wouldn't work for us at all.
Oh.
We need at least a 2-bedroom. At least.
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Not worth my time.
3-bedroom, if possible.
Looks like one of those summer getaway homes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's neat.
You're just lucky I made it.
Unit, huh?
Yeah, apartment unit.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones. You won't get away. You won't get away.
Come on, really?
I will be doing the optional dungeon though in this game.
What is it?
As much as I don't want to.
I was once your sister's child, right? Then my father is...
Look, you were reborn, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I really don't know anything about how being reborn works. But to me, what you see, what you hear, and what you feel, that's what's important. Whoever we used to be in another life, I'm me now, and you're you. That's all there is to it.
Velvet.
That's true. Eisen said that not all Malakim are humans who have been reborn, right?
Does that mean they could be reincarnations of birds or fish or beasts?
That's not true. So, if a boy was a dog in a past life, that wouldn't make him part of the dog's family now. Yeah. I'm me, I guess. But you're Velvet's cute little pup, aren't ya?
Magilu.
Be careful. I bite. Oh, have mercy! I take it all back, just don't bite me!
Rebirth is like the Earth in Historia. You're simply built on a larger foundation. But that's not special. Everyone's lives are founded on the past.
So, I'm just me.
Yep. You're you, and no one else. You're Fee.
Hey, first mate. Who was that horned demon with the old man?
I don't know.
I thought I felt something different about him. If only for just a moment. Did you feel it too?
I said I don't know.
I see. You're impossible, you know that?
We've come across him before, but we never really fought him. My guess is Melchior is controlling him with some sort of illusion.
I see. Then it's probably good you didn't fight. A straight battle against him wouldn't be an easy thing.
How do you know that?
Intuition. I have a nose for these things. There's something fishy about him.
That scar on his face. It couldn't be.
What's the matter, Eisen? You've gone pale.
Forget it. It's nothing. We need to get out of here. Let's go.
it!
I came here by ship. It's anchored by the southeast beach.
It's the turtles.
Always be on guard!
Too slow! Take that!
You won't get away! Bring down Absorber!
Let's go!
You won't get away!
Take that!
You won't get away!
Take that!
Not even worth my time.
I challenge you! Twin Serpent! Take that! Got you! Too slow! You won't get away! Take that! Devour! Got you! You won't get away! Looks like you're gonna be
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Slow Inferno! Twin Serpent! And another one! Take that! Devour!
You won't get any pity or I'll finish this now.
Twin Serpent! Take that! Devour! Got you! Take that! Devour!
You're wide open!
Take that! Devour!
You won't get away.
Slow Inferno! Take that! Devour!
Rip them apart!
Got you! Finish! Take that! Devour! Got you! Look what I can do! Take that! Devour! Take that! Devour! Finish!
You're wide open!
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
What happened?
We used to play tag all the time. I won't let you get away, Velvet. You know me not! I'm scared!
Stop it! You're turning him into a dragon!
That was the whole reason I took him from Teresa. It's just another necessary sacrifice for peace.
Innominat, you monster!
You know me not to the front of us, a dragon to the back of us. Reaper's curse doesn't begin to describe it. What a shame. Is that despair I sense?
Not on your life.
It'll take more than this to make your big sister break.
The more you resist, the more you'll suffer.
Velvet, let me punish this rotten little delinquent.
You're just a Malak. You don't stand a chance.
I'm not just any Moloch. And I'm sick of murdering scum like you. I know no limits!
So want to make a Persona joke, but I don't know if I should.
Savid!
This is officially too damn much.
We'll be fine. Take them out one by one!
If only I'd been a larger vessel.
Save your regrets for later. We're dead if we don't focus.
Aye. Bringing him a swift death would be a mercy.
Too slow. Die! Bubble! Windlands!
Here's true! Maelstrom! We're on top! Roaring thunder!
Die! You're wide open! Die! You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Annihilating crash!
He's healing himself. Stop that, dummy!
We need to bring him down in one push.
I told you you would suffer.
Safid.
I'll hold off Not. Everyone else, take out that dragon.
There's no way you can face him alone. At least let me assist you.
This isn't an order, it's strategy.
I'm counting on you, Fee.
For something that's a mere part of me, you're awfully uppity.
I am the Malak Laphicet. I am my own master!
I miscalculated before. I won't hold back this time.
And neither will we! Nothing's changed! We're still in the same bind!
Everything's changed. Fee is trying to become someone new.
It's a gamble. I'm in.
Me too.
You stay out of this. That dumb coin always lands on Skull.
And you'll just have to flip it over for me.
Not happening. I'm going for the jackpot here. Got you! I got you! I got you! I got you! Roaring Thunder! Roaring Thunder! Here it comes! Or is it just me? Rapid fire! I got you! Take that! Roaring Thunder! Take that! Feel it! Like that! Bring down! Stop! Roaring Thunder! Finish! Phalanx Ray! Take that! Take that! Finish! Phalanx Ray! Look what I found! No power! Protect the triple! Finish! Phalanx Order! Roaring Thunder! Take that! Roaring Thunder! Triple! Finish! Phalanx Ray!
Illusory veil!
Take that! Devour! Got you! Triple! Finish! Phalanx Ray! Take that! Devour! Got you! Triple! Finish! Phalanx Ray! Take that! Devour! Got you! Triple! Roaring Thunder! Phalanx Ray! Take that! Devour! Roaring Serpent! Finish! Phalanx Ray! Roaring Thunder! No mercy!
You thought I'd stop there?
Annihilating crash!
Left hand rolling catapult!
It's healing again!
No, it's not.
What if he has that self-healing ability in that
You talk big.
Hysteria?
You're struggling even to protect
Was-
yourself.
Well, I know right now it's it's for the story, not during
If
not
you
during the
apologize
gameplay,
now,
but
I'll make sure it doesn't hurt when I devour you.
No way
This means he
I'm
doesn't have it later.
apologizing. Not to some jerk who doesn't
Another
understand how
game.
Velvet feels!
And you're saying that you do? She's my sister.
I know everything, but I won't tell you!
So be it.
If I devour you, we'll be one again anyway. The compass.
She isn't yours! Velvet is velvet!
And you're just a fragment of me!
Guys, look out!
No! So that was your strategy.
Hey, give us more warning! You almost roasted us alive!
You've really done it now. I'll turn you into a dragon. See who's laughing then!
malevolence burned away?
We're leaving! Hurry!
Running with a kid in your arms is a lot easier than carrying an adult person out of harm's way. Because an adult, you have to hold him piggyback, or you have to hold him over your arm, carry him like that, or hold him like this for carrying. And the kid, you just pick him up with one arm, or in your arms in front of you, and then run. Kids are a lot more easier to carry around when you need to get them out of danger. They're lighter and usually lighter and small is easy to pick up.
Right.
They got away.
A silver flame. A strange art that Malak used.
Did you forget that you have the power to digest malevolence? That thing may be a fragment, but it's still part of you.
But the dragon attacked me. If it hadn't disrupted my concentration like that, I never would have let my fragment lay a finger on me.
So long as you learn from your mistake, such a ruse won't work a second time. After all, Malakim are mere servants of the Empyreans. As long as we stay wary, they pose no threat to our ideal world.
Your awakening is nearly complete. None within your domain can stand against you without the power of the 4 elemental Empyreans. And they are fast asleep, far beneath the earth pulses.
I'm going after them.
No, not now. We need to make preparations for the ceremony of suppression.
We'll send this one after them instead.
A demon? Will he be reliable?
True, he can be hard to control. Even after he succumbed to demonhood, he withstood my illusions for 7 days and nights. Even now, he resists on an instinctual level. However, he used to be known as the most fearsome pirate in all the seas. His strength is equal to any legate's. You, capture the Therian Velvet. Do whatever you have to, as long as you keep her alive.
Wait. First,
kill him. Kill Laphicet. Before my sister's eyes. He's the only thing keeping her from falling to despair. It's true. Demon or not, he still possesses an odd sort of pride. I'll have to relieve him of such a meaningless burden.
Well, that made for good training, at least. We fought an Armatus, an Empyrean, and a dragon. It's a miracle we're still alive.
It's all thanks to Fee.
He's still asleep. He must have used all his physical and mental strength.
A fire that burns away malevolence. That's quite the talent he's got there.
Is it because he's part of Innominat?
Sure could be. In one sense, that's a lucky break for us. But on the other hand... Anyway, I lost that bet, and I was so sure I was gonna win, too.
Awful lot of drama you're making over 100 gold.
Don't you dare laugh off 100 gold! One with no respect for gold will be by 20 lions mauled. Everyone knows that.
Right. Anyway, what do we do next?
Nothing's changed. We seal Innominat away and kill Artorias. Even if Innominat has awakened, there must be a way to seal him back again.
Our best lead is still Grimoire's ancient book. We should meet up with Benwick and the others.
Are you sure you want to stay with us?
I don't know if it's the right choice or not. But I refuse to believe Lord Artorias is right. That sacrifices are inevitable bumps on the road to a better world. That's why I'll do what I believe is right, and fight him. Even if I'm wrong, I won't have any regrets.
Do you have any idea how frustrating you are?
You're one to talk.
Eisen, get in touch with Benwick and the others.
That demon. It had to have been.
Eisen?
I think we need a break more than anything. That was a long stretch of battle.
Seconded. Besides, the boy and Zavid aren't waking up anytime soon.
Let's find a place to sleep for tonight. Eleanor, look after Laphicet.
Maybe you ought to carry him. He did all this for you.
Please.
Very well.
You can at least carry the poor kid. Damn, you're cold.
No, quite the opposite.
I'm glad you didn't win that bet, Magilou.
Sure, you're glad, but what witch would be happy at losing? And you pampered Velvet like crazy! It's your fault I lost.
Really? I don't remember doing anything.
Nope, wasn't us.
Staying out of it is just as bad. If you don't throw salt or sugar into an open wound, you're guilty of being too nice. I lost the bet because of you. You owe me.
In that case, let us get in on the action. Let's make another bet.
Oh, I'm listening.
I'll bet 10,000 gold that Velvet cracks.
Oh.
I'll make that same bet. 10,000.
Uh-huh. Hey, wait a minute! You both know that I'm the one who wants to bet that she cracks.
And you should have spoken up first.
We can call the whole thing off if you want.
No. What kind of gambler would I be if I back down now? I'm afraid I have to take that bet. I hereby bet 10,000 that Velvet doesn't crack. What's so funny?
For someone so stubborn, you can be surprisingly cute sometimes.
You're calling a witch cute? That's slander! You both owe me the money you bet as reparations!
You're blushing from it, so gonna like being called cute. Which she is. Margot's really cute.
So, should I think of you as my sister?
I'm a Moloch named Ceres. I've inherited Celica's memories, that's all.
And that doesn't make you the same person?
What exactly defines a person's identity? I may have her body and her memories, but...
You're right. If your soul has changed, you're not the same person anymore.
Even if I were Celica, I don't have the right to be called your sister. I followed Artorius' orders without question, sacrificing my own flesh and blood.
What about me? I devoured you. I have no right to condemn you for what you've done.
There's a difference, Velvet. I wanted you to do it. Even had I survived, I would have given myself to you before long. I wanted you to have my power, no matter the cost.
But why?
Right after the Advent, Celica's memories returned to me. It was then I understood what exactly it was I had done. Arthur, kind and caring, transformed into the cruel Artorius he is now.
Why did your memories return?
I don't know. I've heard that very rarely Malachim can regain the memories of their previous lives. Or perhaps this is my punishment for the pain I brought to you all. The stronger I feel my love for Arthur, the less I can forgive Artorius. My hatred of him has grown so deep, I'm not Celica anymore. As Ceres, I can never bring back the Arthur that I loved. Neither do I have the power to defeat Artorius. But you can. You're a Therian. You fully absorbed my power. You can face the Shepherd.
I know. I will stop him.
Forgive me, Velvet. I've pushed everything onto you. My hatred, my determination. I wanted to apologize one last time, at the end.
I'm glad I had a chance to know you. I'm glad that once I could be Laufey's sister. And Celica and Arthur's sister as well. I was happy.
Velvet.
Should you be up so soon?
Yeah, but...
Stay back! It's finally come to this. But of course it did. After all, I chose my revenge over a world of peace. I can't complain if people call me the Lord of Calamity.
Velvet, whether you're human, demon, or Lord of Calamity, it doesn't change that you have beautiful hair.
Laufey said the same thing to me a long time ago. He gave me this comb.
Your heart, I can tell it aches.
Yes. But even still, no. Because of that, I've made up my mind. I'm going to settle things with Artorius and Innominat, once and for all. It must be done. For my sake, and for the sake of those I loved.
I will too. Even without my compass, I'll place my hand on the wheel and chart my own course.
I will defeat Artorius. But if I kill Innominat, Laufey said, and me and the other Therians, they'll all...
A compass.
Eisen! Why the hell didn't you say something?
Calm down. You were passed out at the time, okay?
I'm going. I've got to stop him!
What's going on?
We got a message from the Von Eltia.
That's great. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, for now.
Huh?
While Benwick and the others were making their getaway, they got word that Eifried was spotted in Endgand. They said they're on their way to Lionel Island to meet him.
That has to be...
Yes, a trap. No doubt set by that horned demon, who may even be Eifried himself.
Eifried is a demon?
Are you serious?
I said may.
Let's head to Lionel Island. Whoever it is, it's a lead. Besides, we can't afford to lose the Von Eltia.
How will we get there? Zavid probably sailed off with the ship we came in on.
We'll steal one from the harbor. I may be a calamity, but I'm frugal.
Curse it all. If only I'd noticed sooner.
Prince Percival safely made it back to the capital. The Abbey used everything they had to rescue him.
I heard he was kidnapped by the Lord of Calamity. So if they got him back, that demon must be...
Dead. along with all of her gang. That's what a friend of mine in the Royal Army told me anyway.
The Abbey's propaganda at work again, I see.
We're finally safe!
She's-
Hurrah!
Hold up. From what I hear, no one knows if the Lord of Calamity actually gave up the ghost. Her hideout got destroyed, but some say she managed to escape.
What makes them think she escaped?
Fishermen from Port Renede saw a fleet of Abbey ships near that island that's rumored to be a prison. Just a little bit later, they saw a pirate ship speeding away from the area where the Abbey ships were headed.
Well, that was definitely us. Guess it isn't that easy to hide the truth.
There was some talk a while ago about prisoners' bodies washing up on shore at Port Renede, so that story sounds plausible at least.
It does. And here I thought I was safe. So where did the Lord of Calamity go?
The Abbey needs to get their act together and put that monster down already.
Go ahead. Talk all you like.
I saw an Abbey ship heading toward the Sea of No Return. I wonder what they're doing.
They've made that whole area off limits. The Guild got an order from the Abbey telling us to stay away.
They're being nice and careful, and taking precautions to keep the secret of Hexen Isle just that.
Yeah, but order or not, no one here is stupid enough to try to sail there.
It's said that compasses go dead, and monsters from the deep appear to swallow ships whole. Whatever the case, ships really have sailed there to never return. Everyone knows that the Sea of No Return is bad news.
Come to think of it, I heard a ship from some other town strayed into those waters and got attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? You sure they didn't just get a bad case of the Corsair Scourge and dream up the whole thing?
Well, that was my reaction, but then again, the Abbey did tell everyone to stay away, so something must be there. Whatever it is, we'd all best leave it be.
The Sea of No Return. What a poetic name.
For the Malakim taken there, that poem is a tragic one.
Everywhere the Abbey sets foot ends up the same.
How about this one? The hull looks sturdy, and I don't see anyone aboard.
You're surprisingly into this.
Maybe you've got a criminal streak in you after all.
What? No,
What do you think, Eisen?
She'll do. Let's take her.
Eisen, everything all right?
We're almost at Lionel Island, all thanks to this ship. She's got a good compass.
Yeah.
If only my inner compass held as steady. From the first moment I laid eyes upon that demon, I think I knew it was Eifried. But some part of me refused to accept it.
That's because you're Eifried's friend, don't you think? After all, he taught you that the Reaper's curse was part of you, part of your creed.
We were lost at sea once. 20 straight days we floated together, close to death. And all he says is, you sure know how to liven up an adventure.
He sounds like an incredible person.
You did the same thing for Velvet, you know.
Only because you taught me how, Eisen. Your wheel is yours to hold, right?
That's right. That's what it is to live by one's...
Look, it's Lionel Island.
Not good. The Von Eltia's already there. We're too late.
Eleanor! What's going on? What happened? A horned demon attacked us out of nowhere!
They're breathing. Barely.
Zavid rushed here to save us. Had he not come when he did, we'd all be dead.
This is all because I hesitated.
Where'd they go? Zavid lured the beast away, towards the interior.
Let's go.
Oh, before save. I didn't screw up my order. Alright, now save. You know, saving money up for a car was a lot easier thanks to what's been going on technically. I should have saved the 500, but this month and the other thing, check that supposed to be coming to us, could pay for the insurance and restoration for it.
Woo, it's a biggie.
Sorry, people out there, but I have to thank the coronavirus. It's helping me save money. Think about it. If it wasn't for the coronavirus, I wouldn't have too much money to spare.
Yeah.
I guess I should count my blessings when I have it.
Thanks to it.
Yeah, it'll get us to move, yeah. We'll be able to move next year, most likely, thanks to it. I hate how it's doing it to us now, but it's helping us out at the same time.
Yeah, but thanks to it, I'm being accused of everything going left and right.
Ross is accusing you of stuff. Doesn't Phoenix come from the side? I mean, from front?
You're wide open! You're wide open! Bird! Let's go!
I refuse to.
Not worth my time. You're wide open! Bird! Kill!
Is it hot or is it just me?
Blades of wind!
Spin, spin! You won't get away! Well, that about does it. I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones!
You're wide open!
You won't get away! Thunder Blitz!
Devour! You dead yet? You're wide open! This is the weakest power!
Not too close! Hope this hurts! Easy peasy!
You're wide open!
Was that supposed to be...
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones!
You're wide open!
They were nothing. I'll finish this now.
No escape! You're wide open! Blades of wind! Slice them!
They were nothing.
Doesn't Phoenix sign in? Doesn't Phoenix go sign in for both of them anyways when they come in? I don't see the problem.
I know, I was confused with saying that. Oh, they started to go through the side exit door.
Not even worth my time.
Having the bunny now.
Huh?
Having the bunny now.
Might as well.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
I'll wait till tomorrow.
Like, that's... Last week was the second time in these 2 weeks that the pieces same thing. I told her, I said, told her, I might as well go see you, wait outside for you when you come down.
Yeah.
Instead of her coming in.
I'll show you
Trying to get accused again. So I'll get accused anyway, probably in the next week.
Even the mail lady has to sign in. It's like, she's not going more than mailboxes and no one's usually there when she's putting mail in. What's the point?
She does.
Yeah, it says, I go out there to look at the list that people are taking the dog out while I walk by, and it literally says mail.
Oh.
So even the mail lady does it, and she doesn't even go past the entrance. I mean, well,
where the
mailboxes are. And usually people are not getting their mail at that point. I think the up truck does too sometimes when it was before it put those packages outside.
Might as well leave the packages outside. And guys, they do it anyway with regular houses, why not apartment complexes?
Show you the beauty of my spear work.
Oh no, the coronavirus is helping us and hurting us at the same time. It's more helping us than hurting right now.
I want you to put that social
distancing. Not even worth my time.
What's that?
Social distancing.
Oh.
I definitely don't want to talk to anyone.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
Apparently saying coronavirus gets you in trouble on YouTube as well. But I don't care.
If you want to
one of my videos is copyright. I don't know if this is a coincidence or what, but one of my videos will copyright because there's a clip where I'm talking about Hitler. That's a joke and matter.
Really
it happened to copyright in that specific area when I was joking about it.
But I thought when people have a strong will like you and Kurogane, they don't lose themselves upon becoming a demon. From how Aizen talks about him, I'd say his strength of will should be considerable.
Even if you don't
lose yourself, people call it the C-virus, I think Resident Evil for some reason.
You're no longer human.
Because everyone calls it
I don't remember how I felt as a human.
And Resident Evil is big right now
because I'm a real monster.
Doesn't Resident Evil 6 have the C-virus? Doesn't Resident Evil 6 have the C-virus?
No.
I don't know. I don't
He
remember.
didn't seem to be following Melchior of his own free will.
Chat, stop working on the computer.
Like what we saw at Loringen in a ball? Is that enough to control a demon?
I'm gonna kick out your TV's going wacko.
But more importantly,
I will be getting one of those $200 computers
should be extraordinarily
after
hard to turn into
this
a
summer,
demon.
hopefully, if I get
So
that
Melchior
money.
must be using a particularly nasty illusion, eh?
Eifried,
I'm
Aizen,
definitely gonna
please
hear
be
that
okay.
talking.
We have to hurry. Zavid's all alone.
Well, he's not exactly an ally. He's got his own creed. Remember the White Horned
Because I
Dragon?
can't
He
update
might
my
try to
old
protect
laptop anymore.
Eifried.
So Aizen might too, right? This was Ifrit we're talking about, so...
Because it
He's a
doesn't.
demon now.
They don't support
He's not
Windows
Eisen's
7
old buddy
anymore.
anymore.
Even if we can't bring him
And
back to
starting to
being
slowly
human,
die.
there has to be something
What?
we can do to make him
That and it's
himself
starting to
again.
slowly die.
If he's a demon, he'll
I have
never
to turn
be
it on
himself
3 to 4
again.
times for the screen
He
to light
attacked
up.
Benwick and the rest of his crew. The old Ifrit's gone.
So, what does Eisen plan to do?
I don't know. That's up to him. Worst case, we might have to fight him too. It's best you prepare yourself for that possibility.
But...
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
You're wide open!
You won't get away. Easy peasy.
Wind, chill them to the bone! Frigid photon!
Complicated team up. Yesterday we cut some down trees around here.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I would too with having 3 trees fall on my house.
Well, he also did it because he's got a wood stove too.
I'll finish this now.
Yeah, but
Apparently the damage wasn't as bad as Mom thought.
as broken as that house is, it's sturdy enough to withstand trees, huh?
Yeah. Well, that house isn't as old as I am, but it's older than Phoenix.
I don't mean broken in terms of old age, I just mean it's kind of rough shape. That's what I meant by it.
It's surprising it's still in what condition it was for being age. And no one living there for about 3 to 5 years after the original owners passed away. Busted water pipe. Not bleeding.
I'll cut down anyone in my...
Not worth my time.
Once in a while, I need to take the car up by myself to get used to driving alone. Otherwise, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I'm gonna have to practice with it. I've always been with someone when I drove, so I was like, when I drive alone for the first time, I gotta get used to it. So I'm sure I'd be driving just as much as alone as I would with you.
They were nothing.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work. Devour! You won't get away.
You're wide open!
Finish! You're wide open! Devour!
How's that? Die! Pummel! Not good.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones. You won't get away.
No escape! You're wide open!
They were nothing.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones. Thermal skewer!
Blades of wind, slice them, air You're wide open! Burn! Die or be killed! You're wide open! Was that supposed to be...
I'll finish this now.
You're wide open!
Got you! Too close! Take that! Devour! Got you! Too close!
Wide open! I was just getting warmed up.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
You're wide open! Who wants some next?
You won't get away.
Ready to feel the burn?
You won't get away.
Next! You're wide open! Die or be killed! Was that supposed to be...
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
Take that! Devour! Got you! Too close!
You won't get away.
You're wide open!
Take that! Devour! Too close!
You won't get away.
You're wide open! Who wants some next?
Got you! Too close!
You're wide open!
I'll cut down anyone in my...
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
Take that! Devour! Got you! Too close!
You're wide open! Who wants some next? Was that supposed to be a...
Zavid, you all right? Stop. I know these fists. This is Ifrid.
Why didn't you fight back?
Ifrid. He pulled me back from the brink. I owe him. This time, it's my turn to bring him back.
A demon can never be human again.
So what? That's supposed to make me change my creed? What do you think, Ifrid?
Savid!
Going after kids now? Benwick and your crew risked their lives by your side. Zavid's an idiot, but he stands by his beliefs. I won't let anyone trample their creeds. Even you! I owe you everything, Ifrid. And now... it's time to pay it back!
Are you all right with this, Eisen?
I am. Let's settle this.
Easier said than done. He's a sturdy birdie.
Damn right he is. And that's why I've got to do this!
With no mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating? Crash!
Wait! Kill them to the bone!
You won't get away.
You're wide open! Guys like the guile! Too slow! How's that? No escape! You're wide open!
You won't get away.
Rip them apart! Hellgate! No escape! You're wide
You
open!
won't get away.
Burn!
No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating? Crash! Got you!
Ready, steady, together!
Got you!
You're wide open! Come on! Good lad! No escape! Forget the pain and move!
Quickness!
End of the road.
Taking hostages now.
I'm sorry. Just forget about me. I'm prepared for whatever happens.
All right. You've grown. You're a man now. Family, friends, everything I ever tried to hold on to, all of it trickled away, fell from my grasp. But a certain idiot once told me, if you can't hold something in your hand, then make a fist and take it by force. This fist will take everything back. Just like you told me to! Ah!
I know this fist. It's you. Sorry. Caused you a lot of trouble, didn't I?
Don't worry about it. We're friends, right?
Ifrid!
A demon changed back into a human?
Forget it. It's too late.
I'm sorry. If I only knew how to use my power.
Stop crying. Didn't you say you were prepared for anything?
But Eisen, you were searching for Ifrid for so long.
You're still as soft as you ever were. Boy, I'll let you in on little secrets. Your power comes from being part of Innominat. Which means, if you can seal off his domain, you actually got a chance of putting up a good fight.
Seal off his domain?
The 4 elemental Empyreans sleeping in the earth pulses. If you can rouse them from their slumber. Hurry, while Artorias and Innominat are occupied. They're getting ready for some ceremony of suppression. It's now or never, kid.
Thank you, Ifrid.
I'm just sad I can't go with you. It sounds like a goddamn blast.
I won't apologize.
You shouldn't. I'm grateful. You always kept things from getting dull. If we ever meet again, let's raise some hell. Eisen.
Yeah, we will. See you, Ifrid. I owe you one, Zavid.
We had a chance to bring him back, but you went and killed him. Next time I see you, we'll settle the score. Between me and your creed.
See you around, Zavid.
So, we need to wake the 4 elemental Empyreans?
But how do we do it?
Dunno. Maybe you tickle their divine footsies with a feather until they...
You're back!
And you're looking better.
Somehow. But what happened to that demon?
We killed him. Benwick, he...
Let me tell him. The rest of you, find Grimoire and ask her about the 4 Empyreans.
Eisen.
Are you sure?
Do it. He gave us this chance. We can't waste it.
Okay.
Resurrect the elemental Empyreans. True. If we do that, we might be able to suppress Inominat's domain.
It may even liberate the minds of the Malakim that Inominat has under his control.
I'm sure some will no longer obey their exorcists.
Good. We'll take a big bite out of their forces.
More importantly, Inominat will lose the ability to enhance the resonance of his exorcists. Most exorcists will no longer even be able to perceive Malakim at all, just like before. Of course, anyone as innately gifted as me is another story.
Will I become unable to see Laphicet?
We won't know until we try.
Eleanor? Then let's give it a shot. I'll accept whatever happens.
But these elemental Empyreans, they're gods, right? You sure it's okay to disturb their beauty sleep?
They control the 4 elements. Waking them is likely to upset the balance of the world quite a bit.
I'll take that as a no then.
We don't even know how to revive them. At worst.
If it's anything like the opening, then we need to offer a sacrifice at the Earth Pulse on a scarlet night.
We have to kill someone?
The act of killing is not essential to the ceremony. All that's needed is a soul free of malevolence.
If that's true, then doesn't Velvet already have a whole belly full of them?
The exorcists I devoured.
It's perfect. You're a Therian. You're capable of releasing the power you absorb. The souls of the high-ranking exorcists you ate should do nicely.
Use Oscar and Teresa's souls to resurrect the Empyreans?
It's worth a try, at least. When's the next Scarlet Night? 3 years after the Advent. In other words, soon.
Do we have enough time? The 4 Empyreans are asleep in different places, right?
Correct. 4 Earth Pulses for 4 Empyreans. But if you use a life pool, you may be able to awaken all 4 at the same time.
A life pool?
Earth Pulses normally flow horizontally, but in exceptionally rare cases, they can flow vertically. This causes energy to collect at the Earth Pulse's base, forming a life pool. Though sometimes the energy flows the other way, upward, into what's called a life spring.
Oh, so if we make use of one of these life pools, a single sacrifice could reach all 4 Empyreans.
Where are they? There's a life pool in the northern reaches of Midgand, but I heard a large temple was built over it recently.
That's the Empyrean throne! We can't go there, it's Inominat's home base!
Ah, most unfortunate.
Couldn't we use a life spring? It all connects to the same place, right? We'll have to go against its flow, but...
We'll force the soul right down its throat.
Where's the nearest life spring?
Our best bet would be Mount Killerhouse.
Eisen?
I'm fine. What's done is done.
Killerhouse? That's the volcano on the northernmost tip of Northgand, but it's a hellscape of ice and lava.
Naturally. Killerhouse is the most powerful life spring there is.
So, in short, we shoved the souls of the exorcists into the molten core of that volcano.
That should awaken the 4 elemental Empyreans. Together, they will seal off Inominat's domain. It's just a theory, but...
It's one I'll put my money on.
Me too.
Then we're off to Northgand. Mount Killerhouse is north of Helives.
Yeah, I'll call it stream here. Do one more save just in case. End the stream here, so see you guys later. Bye-bye!